Journey continues, don't it? Yeah, man, you're listening to the Director's Journal, the show where revolutionary minds seek wisdom. A podcast that brings you life lessons, insights, and exclusive interviews every week with Michael Kush Asha Kushne, me. Here, first and personal journeys that became success stories from moguls in media, entertainment, and lifestyle industries. Mic check, 1, 2. You ready? Alright, let it go.
Words?
Just one. Classic.
This week, I'd love to see more, people come to Jamaica and just be comfortable enough to create because that collaboration is too cool. So, yeah, man, that's going on this week.
Hello, my name is Noel Cymore Walker. I'm a freelance journalist and creative director and consultant, so I work with a bunch of magazines, including the Fader magazine, Marie Claire magazine, just a bunch of them in the U.S. The vibe and the energy here is sick. I think in the past few years we've seen pop artists take Jamaican music or reggae music or dancehall music and take the beats and shoot to number one. I think people have been like, hey, let's go to the country and see what's going on. And social media makes it so easy for people to just do their research themselves and find artists, and whether the artist is a musician or a designer, and be like, hey, let's go check it out. And then there's a lot more West Indians also in New York City working at magazines now, and they are putting on for their country. Like, we feel like the creativity here is just as good as in America, and these people should have a shot. I just feel the emotion in the act of feeling way more than I do home in New York City and in New Jersey. I think it's a grounding place, and you are receptive to people's energy a lot more than you are back in America. I feel like in America and on the East Coast, we just have so much going on in New York City that it's easy for us to become kind of robotic and put on a poker face. I think in a country like this, you have people who are really rich and you have people who are really poor, and you see them and the differences right next to each other. But because that's the reality here, you just kind of go with the throws. Like, this is an island, so it's very easy for someone to live and not have that much money. Like, you can farm here, you can grow here, as opposed to in New York City. So people can still be very happy here without having to be rich. It's just not the reality of where I come from. People are angry all the time. As far as the quality of work in the creative industry here, I think it's still amazing. It's equivalent to the same thing that you see in the U.S., and I don't think that people in the U.S. know that. I don't think that they know that they can come to an island like this and find a photographer and have them do a kick-ass job without needing assistance or retouching from someone in the States. Because it's a smaller country, obviously, you don't have as many connects or resources, but as far as the quality is there. You're going to get amazing content from stylists. I think the stylists here work even a lot harder because they don't have necessarily messenger men to run back and forth and, go pick up their garments from every designer, and the roads are bad and all of those things, as opposed to New York City, where, we can have a messenger go pick up everything. Like, the stylists out here are doing everything themselves. They're arranging their pickups, they're arranging their mood boards, their lookbooks, everything, then coming on set, just handling it. And the quality is absolutely equivalent and fantastic to what you see in the States. By the time I was a sophomore in high school, I knew my long-term goal was to become a creative director at a top magazine. And at that time, I also decided what school I wanted to go to, which was FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology. So I just had to finish high school, apply to my one school, and go there. And before I even went there, I researched all of the majors, and magazine journalism was one of the majors there. And at that school, they teach you all parts of the magazine, which is the creative side and the sales side and the marketing side. And you learn in every class those things. And so I went to that school to do that. And when you get to FIT, after the first semester, you start interning. And New York City is your is your playground. And so you go to class and then you go intern, and those magazines are in affiliation with the school for internships. So I started interning at those magazines. My first internship was with Russell Simmons' globalgrind.com, which was a big entertainment website. And even as an intern, you're not really an intern, you're a full-on writer. So like, you're running to red carpet events to do interviews, you're calling Tyra Banks to do interviews, Simon Doonan, and all those things. So your portfolio continues to grow over the years. And then after Global Grind, I went to Zach Posen, which is a designer that I really respect and love, and had an amazing time there with him. And then he introduced me to some people at some more top magazines, being Elle Magazine and Marie Claire. And then I went on to intern at Elle Magazine in the fashion closet, just like the Devil's Wear Prada. And then I went over to the beauty department in Marie Claire. And then I graduated. And then I got a job at InStyle Magazine as a reporter. And from InStyle, then I went to Brides Magazine as a beauty writer. And then from Brides, I went to Ebony Magazine as the beauty and fashion editor. And now I'm freelance and I work with everyone. So I have a really big portfolio. And when you work with certain magazines, you also get to know everyone in the industry. We kind of trade off jobs and rotate. We see each other every day at events. The beauty industry, you literally have about 5 to 6 events a day. And there are the same beauty editors at events. So you know these people, you connect with these people, you network with these people all the time. And people can trust you when they know you have a certain background, you have the training, and then it's just all up to you what you do with that. I don't know how to explain my life, but this is just my reality, and this is just my reality here. I think I'm true to it. I think I'm true to me being an artist and a creative, and everything I do puts me in a position to be okay with my reality. Maybe if you're not true to your art, maybe that's when you'll find it difficult and it hard. But when your whole life revolves around your art, that being your friends, where you live, where you stay, how you communicate, I think when you're true to that, things come naturally. Maybe they like what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're like,